I'm Steve, and on this channel, I tell you about interesting things related to our world and beyond. Today, we'll explore what if a magnitude 20 earthquake shook the Earth? Let's go. Imagine waking up one morning to a faint rumble beneath your feet. At first, it feels like an ordinary tremor, the kind of shake people in seismic zones have learned to live with. But then, the ground doesn't stop. It grows louder, stronger, more violent. Within seconds, the vibration turns into an unimaginable roar, as if the very core of the Earth is splitting apart. This isn't a magnitude 7 earthquake, or even the record-breaking magnitude 9.5 quake from Chile in 1960. No, this is a magnitude 20 earthquake, something that by all scientific accounts should be impossible. Yet in this scenario, it's happening right now. To understand the sheer scale of this, you need to know what those numbers mean. The Richter scale is logarithmic, meaning each whole number increase is about 32 times stronger than the last. So a magnitude 10 earthquake would already be 32 times more powerful than a 9. A magnitude 11? More than 1,000 times stronger. Now, leap all the way to 20. The energy released would be so immense that it wouldn't just shake a city, or a country, or even a continent. It would ripple through the entire planet. The Earth itself would become unstable, ringing like a giant cracked bell. As the quake begins, skyscrapers topple like dominoes, bridges snap in half, underground subway tunnels implode. In regions thousands of kilometers apart, the ground rips open with fractures stretching for hundreds of miles. Entire coastlines are reshaped in minutes. Mountains crumble, while new ones are thrust upward as tectonic plates grind and shove with unstoppable force. Oceans surge violently as tsunamis hundreds of meters high race toward every shore on the planet, swallowing islands, ports, and coastal cities. But the destruction doesn't end there. A quake of this magnitude would unleash so much energy that it could actually tilt the Earth's axis, disrupting the rotation of the planet itself. Days and nights might shift, climates could be thrown into chaos, and the magnetic field of the Earth, our invisible shield against solar radiation, might weaken or even collapse. Volcanoes along the Ring of Fire would erupt in chain reactions, spewing ash into the sky. The atmosphere would darken, blocking sunlight, plunging the world into a chilling twilight. The human cost would be unimaginable. Billions of people live in coastal regions that would be swallowed by tsunamis within hours. Entire megacities would be erased from maps. Infrastructure that holds civilization together, power grids, satellites, communication systems would collapse almost instantly. Planes in the sky would lose navigation, ships at sea would capsize, and supply chains would vanish overnight. The quake would not be a regional disaster. It would be the end of global society as we know it. And what about aftershocks? Even a regular earthquake produces aftershocks, but in this case, the planet would keep trembling for months, maybe years. Every fault line on Earth would rupture. Continents could break apart and drift faster than they ever have in geological history. Some scientists speculate that such an event would resemble the cataclysmic shifts that reshaped Earth during its violent early years, long before humans ever existed. Could humanity survive this? In pockets, perhaps. Underground bunkers might shield small groups from the immediate destruction. Remote regions far from fault lines or coasts could escape the worst of the tsunamis. But with farmland ruined, skies darkened, and ecosystems collapsing, survival would be a desperate struggle. The Earth would no longer be the stable, blue planet we know. It would be something closer to an alien world, fractured and hostile. The truth is, a magnitude 20 earthquake is not just unlikely, it's physically impossible with the forces our planet can produce. The Earth's tectonic plates, massive as they are, simply don't contain that much energy. But imagining it helps us understand just how fragile our world really is. Even much smaller earthquakes, the kind that are possible, can cause devastation and change lives forever.
A magnitude 20 is a nightmare that will remain only in our imagination. Still, it serves as a reminder of the raw, terrifying power hidden beneath our feet. Power that shapes continents, raises mountains, and occasionally reminds us who truly controls this planet.